My family, I have a husband and 2 little boys. They are 4 and 6 and an absolute joy. I didn't get married till I was 37, and we immediately started trying for kids, and that got complicated. So it took us 5 years to have Jonathan, and then Christopher was 22 months later. We had to do IVF and do the whole medical intervention route to get to where we could have kids. It was a struggle. It was lots of heartbreak, and I thought it was disappointing when we were not getting pregnant, and then we had a miscarriage, and then I really knew what pain was. I think being older has been a blessing for me. I know I'm a better mom because I'm older. The other part of that that's interesting is we actually needed a donor egg. So some woman out there, who I will never know, donated this piece of herself that allowed me to be a mother.
My journey to motherhood was quite accidental and then very purposeful. I have a son who's now 26. He was born just a few days before my 16th birthday. And my youngest is a 7-year-old girl who came to our family via foster care. I was actually a stay-at-home mom. We had a little boy previously, unfortunately passed away. He was just a little bit before his 4th birthday, and with him and my now 9-year-old, I was actually a stay-at-home mom for many years. I'm glad that I did it because I did get that time with my little boy who isn't here now, but at the same time, I'm a working mom. I'm a mom that enjoys her career outside of the house, and I like that I'm setting that example also for my daughter.
I have my husband Andrew, and I have 2 girls. Elliot is almost 11 and Lucy is 8. It was a hard journey. It was not easy for me to become a mom. We had trouble, and when Elliot was born, it really was like a fog lifted. So Lucy was born like 2.5 years later. So Usher syndrome, the type she has, it's called 1C, and it's something that you have profound hearing loss at birth. There are issues with your vestibular balance system, and as you get older, your vision is impacted. So she has not had any of that yet. And I will say that there is a ton of research, and there is every reason to be hopeful.
My journey to motherhood, it has been a ride, let's say. I had my twins at 35. I always wanted children, probably 5 if I had have started earlier, but I always say it's better early or late, and so I ended up in the latter. But my journey, it's been a ball because my twins have challenged me. They made me better. They slowed me down. They made me think about things that are really the priority, and they really helped me to strive to just be a better person. And I contact the doctor's office, and we go through this whole thing, and we got approved for this study.
Oh my God.
And yes, and it blew my mind that we were in Cancun, meet a couple that was attempting at doing the same thing we were doing.
Wow.
And through many tests, right, it wasn't identified that it was him or I, it just wasn't happening. And so we ended up going through the process, and whoop, there it is. And they said that we actually was the most successful study case that they had ever had. And when we were in the doctor's office, when she says, it looks like you have twins, just real casual. She goes out and says, yeah, talk to the doctor, it's twins. And my husband like almost fell out of his chair.
Of course.
Very interesting story, but my nieces and nephews were in the DCF system. They were taken in 2016. And after so much, like when I learned in 2018 that they were all going up for adoption, that's when I knew it got pretty serious. And so just in prayer, deep prayer, thinking about it, and pretty much God is leading me to say that like you have to go and get these kids. And so I did. I challenged myself. Being a mother of one, I went through severe PTSD. Like it was really bad with my son. I just kept praying, and then